Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Let's see if we can risk a little more light, provided I'm decent. Am I? No, the light apparently has decided I am not. Decent, I found it. I was pressing the wrong button the entire time. That's quite out of focus. Give me but a moment to shimmy my knees upon the library floor. Here we go. I have no idea why. It seems to be, like, specifically something about the red. It despises. It will not focus on red light for some reason. That's fine. I'll take away your privileges, you naughty little slider. Hello, hello, and oh hey. Happy Saturday to you both. It's so nice to see you. How has the day been going for you all? Alright. Hopefully that will keep me in focus. We have ear cups, and I've got the controller, and yes, everything's fine. Everything's fine, and I'm ready now. Meet Tosh in the Hall of Valor. I'm assuming there's a reason I left that, active? So let's go do that. Hooray, hurrah. I've completely forgotten how to get to the map. I figured it out. Alright, Hall of Valor. We're very close to the next threshold with the Lords of Fortune here. I don't know who needs to be around for this, but I'm going to bring Bellara. And happily so. Mwah! Bellara. How is my day? I'm so glad yours has been good. Your day has been going, you slept in a bit, you got a truckload of firewood. Literally? That's so much. Did the dishes. Did not realize it was 4 p.m. already. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. my time. The day has slipped through my fingertips as I've been trapped in the recording closet. I'm so hungry. There's a small amount of, like, milk in this coffee, and it's the most nutrients I've had in days. Oh, hey! Nice to see you there. Sorry, I got distracted by nutrients, and I missed your grand entrance. I imagine there were a lot of feather boas involved. Various fans, industrial-sized fans. Tosh, why you climb so high? You know I'm sleepy. You climb so high. What's this? Noticed from Isabella. Hello, kittens. We've had word of ship getting attacked by a dragon. We've had word of ship getting attacked by a dragon. Isabella, I think you've... It's fine. A big one. A big ship or a big... Never mind. Maybe even Cataranda herself. Just off the coast. Keep an eye out for survivors, and if one of them is that Aethelred, tell him to get back here so I can give him a mild stabbing for idiocy. Hugs and kisses. Isabella.
Storm Riders get really possessive about their hordes. She'll be tracking the scent of anything that
Hordes.
got taken.
I gotcha. Gotcha now.
Looks like they're talking about a dragon. Cataranda?
Cataranda the Storm Rider. She's bad. She's real bad.
Big
Breathes
lady.
lightning, like the Vincimer.
The Vincimer was kind of friendly, though.
Cataranda isn't. She is a bad dragon.
What? Let's get out of here. We gotta... Tosh. Couldn't possibly have a conversation about bringing toys into the bedroom with you in front of Bellara. No, Bellara's a trustworthy person. You won't tell anyone, right? You won't tell Emmerich. Right? There's no real reason I'm physically walking here. We could have fast-traveled from up at the board, but here we go. We're manually planeswalking. You entered with fangs and smoke and bats. I must have brought the feather boas from home. I hope there was still industrial-sized fans, though, because that sounds incredibly badass. Incredibly badassy, Belfry. Ravine Coast. I am gonna fast travel now. I've gotten lazy in the 7 seconds since I last made a decision. I'm desperate to check the journal. That's not the button I wanted. To the Ravine Coast. Aw, you stole one of my boas. Have to go back to work. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye in a swarm of bats. It was nice to see you. Farewell to the swarm of bats. You entered with shock and barrel. Did you bring any lock or stock? Oh, you're the lock. I see now. You are the lock. But did you bring the stock? And 2 smoking? I don't know why I'm making so many Guy Ritchie references, but that's what's happening. So just get used to it, I guess. Just stop complaining and get used to these Guy Ritchie references. Let's get that a cycling proper. I had it set on just red, which does accentuate my beautiful cheekbones, but it's not necessary. When we could be having the variety of the entire spectrum. Like a delicious buffet. Slurp, slurp. I'll take 2 spoonfuls of that, I don't know, chipped beef. Oh, hey, Balara. You heard me shout chipped beef and you just ran to the edge of the cliff to be a part of it. That's why you're my favorite. That guy looks very, slender, I guess, is the way I've decided to put it. That's a slender man. It's been so long since I have played this. I need to remember how to do so many things. Including get within range of enemies. That's one of the main things that I need to do. Let's be honest, even when I was at the top of my game, there wasn't much chance of that happening. Oh, while I'm in midair, I shoot at you. I forgot how to shoot. There, I found it. Jump and shoot. While I'm in midair. Cool, right? Someone love me. Any one of you skeletons, show me some affection before you perish. This is your last chance. That'd be a creepy thing for a serial killer. I'm gonna murder you, but why don't you show some tenderness and feeling before that happens? I don't even know in what context that would happen, and it just kind of seems like it's really inappropriate. That's not the kind of tenderness I'm picturing, but you all with your filthy gutter minds. It's not that kind of steamy serial killer picture. I know you're all used to, like, I don't know, I can't remember his first name all of a sudden. Michael? That seems very plain. Michael Fassbender? Is that it? And if he was a serial killer, that's just 2 scoops of chipped beef, if you'll pardon my saying.
No treasure here.
I'm just rambling
the
about
wreckage over there?
Michael Fassbender right into this dragon fight. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good for anyone involved. All right. What's that? What's that over there, Tosh?
Let's see if it burns. Nope again.
Hot damn. All right, so we're looking for something that isn't gold bangles. Anything other than bangles, and we're good. Mission accomplished.
I'm on it. Nope again.
Aw, fine.
You don't seem happy about your brother.
Well, sort of. But also not. It's complicated.
You thought he was dead.
Brothers can
Now
be
he's
like
alive.
that.
Which is good. That he's not dead, I mean. But it's not him. Well, it is, but he's working with Anaris. It was easier before. I could think of the good things. Now he's back and I have to... I don't know.
I have to
fix
think of
it?
all the bad
He's
things.
alive. That's a start.
I hope so.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying the bird song and the gentle trickles. Ah, that's nice. Sometimes you get caught up in the constant, like, boiling hot fire hose of world news, the daily grind of work, desperately trying to forage for berries so that you have dinner. It's a lot. It's a lot to handle, plus just, like, the existential weight of it all, of being self-aware. Golly, it's a lot. So just sitting there and listening to the trickles, that's good. That's good stuff. Sorry, it's been a long week. I'm not crying. I'm fine. Everything's fine. And none of us are crying. So that's going to be the plan moving forward. Something to strive for. I don't want to go in there. It's dark. Okay, Tosh is with me. I'll be brave.
Rain of decay.
Woo, you came flying out of the gas. I don't know what this is. Acid cloud. Ow, haymaker. Hey, haymaker. Okay, you're gonna get chakrammed right in the navel. You keep throwing punches like that. Very hideously effective punches like that. Yeah. Oh, I wish that had just killed you outright. Would have been great. Wish you were dead. Put it on a postcard. Right in his sensitive thigh meat. Ow. Oh, it hurts so bad. Worth it? Yeah, probably. Took me quite a while to get up that 2-foot ledge. You are quick, boy. You are quick with the jabs. What are you doing over there? Whew. Appreciate reforaging for berries. I'm glad someone does. Sometimes it feels like I know everyone else's job is more exciting. You got people like melting sand into glass and shit, and that's all cool, but I'm foraging for berries over here, and that's important too. And if you could just acknowledge that I'm also part of the team.
Ranged incoming.
Thank you for that.
Enemies at range.
I am so out of arrows, no matter how many times I keep pressing the button. Yeah. Why are you still so healthy? Die. Perish. And finally,
Back to the navel.
that was not one of the more popular Robert Zemeckis pictures. Nobody really cares for Back to the Navel at all. Though it was one of Christopher Lloyd's most emotional performances. Out of arrows, you say?
I think not.
Even though none of them hit him. What a shame. It was still very dramatic and fun for me. I totally forgot my companions also had abilities. Fried his soft, sweet ass. Okay, there's a bird up there. In my mind, I was like, that is surely a collectible jewel. But then it spread its wings, and it turned out bird. So, I think we're good. I really like that animation when you like, oh! Land waist high on a ledge. And have to clamber up. As someone in their mid-30s, oh, I appreciate the slowness of the subsequent clamber. I don't really have to shimmy shimmy. We have 2 shortcuts. We have 2 shortcuts I could take. And not shimmy shimmy, but I was solidly thinking about it for a while there. We could just shimmy the long ass way with the slow animations and it would be fine. Yeah, technically. Already looted that particular treasure cave. You look very grouchy. Do you need a juice? I guess I'm right in front of it. I'm trying to make jokes about this guy. Very grouchy and needs juice, but then my giant forehead was in the way the entire time. This is not where you want to be standing when someone was threatening a very extensive dragon boss battle. You don't want to be standing in open areas. I'm probably not at a good level for this. We're gonna find out real quick.
Cataranda threw that ship like a toy.
Yep.
Whoa.
Lightning dragons get real mad when you go after their treasure.
But we're after her treasure. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Looks like something took the treasure and buried it?
Pooped it? Buried it. I think you're right, Tosh. Wonder if there would have been special dialogue if I had Davrin with me the whole time. What's this? What the hell is crawling out of this earth? Some sort of foul dark spawn? Let's just go make it more right, guys. Kind of? I can't tell if they're scaly or if that's like skin. It's not great from this angle, I'll be honest with you. This is probably going to get me some content filtered strikes against my channel for showing multiple dongs. Multiple dongs on screen at once. Pretty hefty violation. And sure, you can stand in front of the judge all you want and be like, none of them were my dong, Your Honor. But it's never a good look to be in that conversation in the first place. Nobody wants to be in that conversation in the first place. Oh, hey! It's so nice to see you there. I think I might have accidentally summoned you, because I was talking about a statue over there that looked cranky. I can't remember if I said cranky or grouchy, and then I, in my mind, just combined them. Crouchy? So crouchy. Well, I think that's what did it, and not just the tides and flow of the universe. I think it was me. I think that I have some power in all of this. Right. No, it's fine. I'll continue to be swept away by the fates. What are you even checking at this point? Asan.
Watch ahead. Put them down clean.
Help you out there, Josh. Who? There it is. Oh, somebody just... Alara headshot the shit out of that one. Good stuff. For a second, And I hope I'm not the only one that thought that. I thought that was something burrowing to snatch at my ankles underneath the sand. But it was just a little raptor mole rat getting Thanos dusted. No big deal. You gotta believe me, Your Honor. It wasn't my dong, and it was no big deal. Huh, didn't know that was a living creature.
It flew off with the treasure.
Dragons aren't the only ones who
Thought
like
it
to
was like
collect
a
anything
burnt
shiny.
piece of wood. I'm sorry, I'll go get my eyes checked. As is so clearly necessary. What's that? What's this little cutie here? Who's that? Oh no, come back! You flew so fast! It was like you invented warp drive. It's like Zephram Cochrane trained that bird from birth. Anybody? No? Nobody. Okay, so that's fine. I'll go. I'll just go. Alright, I guess we're following Bird. I didn't expect our day to go this way. Fucking nerd! That's fair. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was saying looked cranky. So that's you, I guess? I don't mean for that to be insulting. I think this is very beautiful. Really deeply stirring to my spirit and body. So I hope that you take it as a compliment. Not that there's anything complimentary about my body. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's get out of here.
Oh,
Let's get out of this conversation.
Would that be a fair trade?
We have to pay you? I feed you breadcrumbs every week.
You been getting breadcrumbs from Tosh? You've been holding them out like sugar cubes, and Balara's been eating them, blah, 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 like a horse lips style, and you have not invited me for this. You did not invite me for Horse Lips Day back at headquarters. Demoted, both of you. Scrubbing the latrines for a year. I'm kidding, of course. They're magical latrines. We got dragons to fight. The last thing we want to be worried about is scrubbing and scrubbing our porcelains.
Hey, Balara, why did ancient elves put traps everywhere?
Oh, did they? Oh, I mean traps. What kind of traps?
Yes, they did, Balara.
The
Don't
kind that
you
set you
play
on fire.
coy.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's the magic. It's gotten all confused. The original spells probably weren't even meant for defense. Oh, they'd be helpful, like showing you a map or shining your boots. But the magic is old. You're new, so it doesn't recognize you. Then the magic only halfway works and whoosh.
So I have to dodge fire bolts because some old magic wanted to shine my boots? Magic is stupid.
That's like the cutest explanation for that I've ever heard in my life. If you're going through an old ancient elven ruin and everything's flaming at you, it might just be a misconfigured spell trying to shine your boots and like, welcome to the castle. Please enjoy some scalding hot tea on us. I love that explanation, and I accept it. Okay, so what's this optional... Let's see if we can suss out a little more info from the journal, as clearly I've worked right past it. What is the optional objective? Dragon attack on a ship. Recommended level 30. God, I wish I was wearing a watch that showed me what level I am. No real information about the optional objective whatsoever. Trade for the treasure. I would like to do that first. Where's that gonna be? That looks like a nest. Who am I trading with? Who? I demand to know. Fine, I'll just keep checking stuff. Sorry I got ahead of you. I'm never gonna make it back up there. I jumped off and now that's the end. We're down here now. Maybe there just is no. There is no? It must be an upper platform. Because I'm definitely not seeing anything climbable, activatable, swingable here. And I forget if we've been up in that cave previously. I'm guessing we have not. Gotta get up there somehow. It's through the waterfall. I'm sure of it. I have faith. I just need an eagle to cry as I leap off this bridge. And Kristen Bell is going to come along and cut off one of my fingers. And then I guess we'll never mention it again for the rest of the series. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter about it, though. It's fine. People could just hire me to write their video games. I was just saying, it's... Don't do that. They'll be terrible. They'll be so... what's the word? Raunchy? They'll be so raunchy. Don't do it. Day 5. Clear weather. Gusting winds! I hope that helped you imagine just how gusting the winds were. I tried to scale the cliffs above the bridge, but I fell and I think something broke. 'Twas my loot. An Antom patrol may have spotted me, too. Gonna find a place to hide until I can get back to my camp. Oh no. That guy's gonna get eaten by wolves. I've got a sinking feeling. So yeah, genuinely no memory whatsoever of how to get up there. There are clearly levels above. There are. I'm looking at one of the levels above that should probably be mapped. It's right there, see? And yet you're telling me there are no levels. Foolish. All of it. Foolishness. I'm gonna go to a different objective. This one ought to work. I will get progress. You can't stop me. Holy hell. An anonymous gifting explosion has gone off in the chat. Thank you for the generosity. Oh, anonymous gifter of my heart. The bow needs more flowers and leaves. There are not enough flowers. I think the entire thing, except for the little, let's say 2 inches where the arrow should be. Otherwise, all flowers. Why not? Really obscure the enemy's line of vision as well as my own. But on the bright side, I always have a bush with me to perv from. You there. Are you the bird of my dreams? Trade for the treasure. Here is something good.
Again.
Oh, there's nothing. This is just searching nests, I guess. I thought give wasn't gonna be me stuffing my hands into their baby nest. That doesn't sound right. Let's pretend I didn't say that out loud. Let's pretend nobody ever said that out loud. And just move on with our lives. Oh, I paused my chat scroll to see who had been so generous. And then it was impossible to tell. But then a cranky person was also generous. And they have my eternal and very, very warm gratitude. Arrows are flowers with lots of pointy, stabby thorns. I would love that if the arrows, like, formed out of the natural plant matter. I don't like the way I phrased that. That made it sound weird. But I like that. Ah, I found it. It's very big and glittery.
This is all of the treasure stolen from Kataranda.
Let's get to the beach where I lured the Vinsimer. Plenty of open space for a good fight.
That animation
And
again.
be ready with poisons. Lightning dragons are more sensitive to poison than most.
Good to know. Very good to know. I don't know if I have anything poison-based. But maybe I could swap out a skill or something? Do I have a... Is Reign of Decay poison-based? Because in that case, hooray. I'm never sure if it's like acidic versus poisonous, or if there's a difference. Again, not that button. Go to your inventory. I forgot I had this small head on me. Skills is what I crave. Necrotic. I don't think necrotic and poison are the same thing. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a necroctor. Yep. No, it was all your fault. You and Magia. Just out there causing trouble. I can't believe it. And then she finds 2,345 squirrels with the treasure, splitting some Domino's pizza, and a group of great tits. The bird, of course. Wearing some, too. Treasure or pizza? Just like a crossed necklace. Yeah! Ooh! I mean, they can have the treasure. If there's just shy of 3,000 squirrels and great tits who require some bling, who am I to stand in their way? Alright, just the big dragon battle left, in which we will surely perish. Oh, almost surely. I wish Leslie Nielsen was here. Because that was a great setup, but we gotta move past it. Because Leslie isn't here. I did not know that you could combine sound effects like that. The sound of my crunchy leg bones hitting the dry ground and the splash of a river creates quite the squelch. It's like somebody's been training all summer to squish a pineapple between their muscular butt cheeks. And they succeeded. We're talking Guinness territory up in here. Tosh, did you get shy? There you are. Hey, welcome back. Got it. Let's do this. Bellara, you've got your healing ability that I will be abusing at the ready, I assume? Good, good. You guys are so cool. Thank you for the gifted subs. That was so sweet. What did I get?
Everyone, get ready.
Hold on, Kataranda. I got late save emote. It looks like some sort of maybe badger, maybe like a honey badger playing goalie in the footy game. With the balls, goal balls. I think it's called. Pretty sure it's called goal balls. If you wanted to Google it, that's a cute one. I like it. Oh, you got volume? You got the ability to turn it? That thing? Are the kids saying that these days? I'm trying to be cool, and I thought maybe they got turned in school these days. Real turned. Sorry, you have to listen to this too. No, don't look at me. entire arm you just ate. And then you shot me. You shot me point blank in the chest. You absolute asshole. No, I didn't. I really needed that healing ability, but it's okay. You can use your offensive. It's fine. The big radius. Swoink. The sound of chakrams. I kind of want to really make like an experimental, I don't know, like disco electronica album in my bedroom, in my own bedroom. Sorry, I was concentrating on something else, and I've completely forgotten what I said. Swoink. There it is. I want to name the album that, but now I've forgotten what I said, so we're going to have to check the footage later. Otherwise, the joke has fallen. Short-term memory has failed me again. If only I was on the other side where your vulnerable little foot was. 17 seconds. Oh, you clipped me. 10 seconds. Okay, I'll use it. In case I get shot in the chest. Duck Bellara. You ran right out of my rain. After you've gone out of your way to specifically color yourself purple. It would have been such a good combo. You've ruined it. I don't think we've stunned Kakaranda even one time. Typically we would have gotten a stun off a dragon by now. She's got that thick poise meter. What's happening? Safety dance? What are we... Oh my. Oh, they were distracting. And I'm sorry that I was playing with... Witty. I'm sorry that I was playing with my balls while you were talking about your great... Never mind. I should have asked first, is the point. The dragon's all pissed off because it wanted a Hawaiian calzone, and it wasn't told anything about the treasure. Oh, man. That would suck if you were, like, really hungry for a Hawaiian calzone, and you showed up, and they were like, alright, guard this treasure against the adventurers. You're like, what about my calzone, bruh? I imagine the dragon says, bruh. It's like a SoCal dragon? I don't know. I don't know where it came from. So, I shouldn't have done right. You're right. You're right there to answer for yourself. Oh no. I have a sinking feeling it's going to be one of those on phase 2. Kataranda gets the ability to... the whole arena with her electric... mouth? I think mouth. Lungs? Maybe? Swing and a miss. Nothing about you is vulnerable, but I wish it were. I wish it wasn't the case. Let me under your turkey neck. Oh, you're stunned for the first time ever. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on our stage. Stunned in the heart. A 3-act romance by Kataranda, the Storm Rider. What do you think Dragon theater is like costumes? No? I imagine their language, dragon language, is very expressive and paint. Paint vast swaths of important info with their glorious words and poetry. And therefore props and costumes probably not fully necessary due to just the purity of their language. Not even halfway, but we're not, like, totally getting pummeled. We've had worse. We've gotten pummeled a lot worse than this. Hold still for once. For once in your sorry little life. Hold still! I'm so scared about getting down to half health. I don't want to deal with the arena beam. Alright, what are we doing? We getting shield? Shielding our fantastic... Hey. Oh, that hurts a lot. Thanks, Balara. I needed that. What are you doing? You gonna make it all shocky in here? Because that's... Ow, that's not cool. That's a crazy good ability to have, but that's not cool. Just gonna keep running and hope for the best. What was that? Like something struck me from the side. I'm way out of range. Alright. Here we go. Shocked so much. I was in so much deep water that whole time. It's still actively, while I'm saying, still in the deep water. Okay. Gotta get that barrier down. Good chunk. We'll do that like 4 more times and it'll be fine. Electric floor. Classic floor is lava situation. Ow. Several other things about this are also lava. I like the sniper.
You okay, Rook?
Hey, alright, last emergency posh. Do have a vase over here. Water seems unelectrified for the moment, but I shouldn't get too comfortable. You are not. You remain quite electrified. Forget if I have... Yes, that's the problem. I was like, man, my arrows are so low, and I don't remember why that's happening. I remembered we had that... a unique relic or whatever it was that made me use 3 arrows at a time. I have just now remembered that that is the case. So hopefully the damage is offsetting how terrible my store of arrows is. How terribly limited. Oh, please, please, Posh. There it is. I got real scared. Real scared of my own mortality for a second. Now I'm back to just being scared of the mortality. I'm still sticking just to the sand. Ow! Why? What did I do? Good proximity for that. this out before I started. I might have missed my chance now. Doesn't necessarily seem to be doing like 3 arrows worth of damage. Yes, it is. Sometimes they just don't all hit. For whatever reason. I'll stop being paranoid about it. Ah, you went so far away. The moment I used my ability. Oh, nice hit. Oh, Balara! Thank you, my love. That was really painful. Alright. Almost to half still. Feels like we're gonna be at almost half for a while. Apparently. Swipe. I would do the same. Had I the pause for it. It's so good if that foot was vulnerable. If only that foot were vulnerable. Out of the 2 available vulnerable feet. Probably just try to survive. Thank goodness for that angle until Balara can heal me. Hooray! Don't do anything heroic. Then we go chakrams. And we're going so chakrams. Ah, you winked right back. Please stagger. This would be a great time. This would be a great time for the stagger. Finally. Finally the right foot at the right time. I don't know what's happening back there. I'm not gonna look. None of my business. Stagger! No, oh, I was hoping that whole time I would get a skill out of it. And on the very last possible hit. Better than nothing. I'll take it. You have to go for an appointment. Oh no! I hope I didn't miss you. I hope your appointment goes well. And if I did miss you, I'm just saying that to the universe. In the hopes that it will find its way to you. But not in a way that's like, like not with a ghostly apparition delivering the message. Just a regular, like you find a note in the park. Don't make it weird, universe. This dragon has really missed a great opportunity. For about 8 hours a night, she could power the electricity for a local dance club, unch, and make a killing in gold from all of the happy patrons, plus lots of Hawaiian pizza. The benefits are stacking. Like this delicious pineapple upon this pizza. Alright. Alright, Cataranda. We're on the downslope, you and I. This is the unfortunate, uncomfortable part of our relationship. Where we, I guess, just kind of suck the life out of one another until one or both of us dies. Strap in. to catch it first. Who's gonna be quicker on the draw? Definitely Cataranda. Third time's the charm. Yeah. Really wish I could dodge in midair. Going for a greedy slice. In midair, and then I want both. I want to have it both ways. I want to get the greedy slice and dodge. Because I'm a rogue. Why is my agility this high? If I can't defy the laws of physics and gravity, I guess? Stepped on me. Very nice. Oh, she is bleeding quite badly. If only I had poison. If only that was a thing. Just gonna run away. No, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna run away. Oh man, the universe. Excuse me. Battering your microphone around. I'm handling your wand roughly. Unfortunately, the universe takes 8 to 11 business days to deliver any message. Oh man. As long as it's gentle when it gets there. I swear to God, if I have to wait 8 to 11 business days and then you just deliver it with like a jump scare. That's neither of the things I wanted. That is also excluding federal and local holidays. Yes. Localized holidays, specifically. Imagining like a time dilation bubble in which the holidays are all different for a single town. I don't want to be in the water. Where's the land? Oh God, it hurts me. It took me so long to find the land. Guy, you gonna snipe me? I didn't like that. I didn't like the sniping. Yes, thank you. Ooh, that feels better. Alright, now I'm back in the fray. Oh God, the fray is back in me. More accurately, you can't just hide in the electric water with your weak spot exposed. Technically you can, and it was very effective. Devastating to my health. Imagine when you dodge through one of those beams, your hair gets all staticky, like a science experiment. And it feels weird. Ooh. I don't like it, but I also kind of do. Either of his back feet. Really, with any of the 3 arrows you plan to fire, either of his back feet. Oh, that was real close to me. Almost there. Break this barrier down. Every time. You'd think I would learn my lesson eventually. That with a very hyper-mobile dragon, an in-place stationary area of effectability. Not great. But I'll never learn. I'm just gonna keep doing the one move I have in my muscle memory. electric territory. So many ground and pounds. What's happening? Thanks, Valara. God, I love you, if I haven't said it lately. Still so much barrier left. Yikes. Gotta get one of those stun chest weak spots open, and then the barrier will come down. Let's do replenish. I haven't been keeping a good eye on that. Does it feel like he's getting more barrier? Every time I look up, I feel like he has more shield than ever before. It's also, I cannot think of the word. Never mind. Oh, I didn't have it in time. Close, but no. Hold still. Hold still and let me strike you. It's right behind me, isn't it? Oh, there you are. Yes. Get that barrier. Get that barrier down. It's not as effective as I'd hoped. We're getting there. Don't get greedy. Like this thing, but not having more arrows to work with is a little bit of a bummer, and makes me want to unequip the entire item. He put his own face in the way of his sensitive foot. I mean, great tactics, but just... I love that sound every time. Wow. Give me that barrier! Or take no damage whatsoever. Your choice. I shouldn't be standing here. Need more arrows. Really do. That was close. Come on, Stagger. Stagger, you know you want it. It's so tiring to be up and around, so just take a little sleep. Yeah. Sleep. That's fine. fun. That's fun for dragons. You know what I heard? Taking a little sleep is really good for the complexion. Not that you have anything to worry about on that front. You are gorgeous. I don't think the flattery is working. I had high hopes for the flattery. Oh, that's too long. Okay. Emergency. It's too long to replenish. Really keep hoping that I'll be able to just, like, take a splinter of damage off of Kataranda's wrist and send her sprawling to the ground, stunned. It's not really how it works. But I stand there confidently thinking, yes. Ooh, just a little bit left. No more barrier. That's great news. Yes. Pretty good. Not an instant kill, but I think we're close to it. Outruns will certainly help. Stop spewing! Yes! Wasn't sure if I was going to be close enough for that, but it worked. And it felt good. Come on. Wind it on down, Kataranda. Ooh. Wiggly. So close. So desperately close. I'm being overconfident. Just not close enough to be overconfident. So close to killing him. Alright. You guys got this? I'll look for pots. You guys got it? I'm getting tingles over here. You guys got it or not? I'm so tingly. And so far out of range. But Kataranda is not out of range. There. Touch. Well, that was cool as hell.
Good fight. We just took down Deathstorm the Storm Rider. We are drinking for free tonight.
Did we?
And look, there's treasure caught in her scales.
I don't think
Yep.
I've ever
Storm
heard her
Riders
called
carry around
Deathstorm
bits of their
before, but
hoard.
okay.
I think maybe they get worried when it's not with them.
Where is it? Where's that horde? Was it weeds? Did she like weeds? That was the dragon's treasure? I thought you just specifically said it was on her person. Maybe I misheard you. Unique broadsword. How dare you? The audacity! More physical damage, same stagger. Right now, more while in the air, but less on the ground. Each sword attack consumes an arrow and grants more damage. So it'd be like, screw it, your daggers only now, but ouch. Cool. Cool to have that option. I don't think I have the audacity. I like the pew-pew from the distance, so thank you, but no. I wish that I had some, just like a little plate of savories, maybe some crackers, some cheese. No big deal. It's not like breaking the bank. Just some cheese, some savories. Would be great if anyone could, I don't know, hook that up for me. Goodness, I'm peckish. With Kataranda, the Storm Rider, or apparently Death Storm, the Storm Rider, which we were only going to tell you that once, finally defeated, Ravani ships can sail safely again, apart from all the pirates, and the storied treasure has been claimed. The audacity has been claimed. Why are there on, Tom? Fighting little naked mole rats in here. So much armor. Someone spent a lot of time at the blacksmithery. Very gracefully kicked by that small raptor. It's like a slow motion John Woo movie. No. You use flamethrower, I go chakrams. You make this a very bloody battle indeed. If we're not careful. No, I believe in you. I believe in you. Do it now! Oh, now you've lost it. You've lost your momentum, madam. No! Ooh! Ah, so toasty. I just gotta jump into the river to cool off. 5th time's the charm. You were starting that a lot sooner than I was. Not sure what I was thinking was gonna happen. Rub some dirt on it. No. I am still burning. Please stop. Oh, ooh. Someone throw some sand on me.
Oh, we did it.
Alright. Dragon hunted, treasure reclaimed. I should be able to return to the lighthouse, I assume. Let me take a quick peek at the journal. We should have time for one more mission, and then I've got so much editing to do. I have, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell you. Now that I've begun the flapping of the lips, I have in my possession what might be the final Dark Dice retakes script. I mean, nobody's going to hear this anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, that's probably some sort of violation of contract law somewhere. I'm sorry. But the point of this, the point of me violating contract law is that it's made me so melancholy in a way that is slightly strange. Like a lot of my voiceover work, if that's what we're calling it. Is that what we're calling it? A lot of my voiceover work is like anthology based. It's just a single one-off story, and then maybe you get another one down the line. Maybe you don't, and then some of the things I've worked on in the past, like White Vault, being chief among them, are, it's not going to last forever. It's not individual stories. It is one larger tale. And that tale will have an end, and particular characters will have an end. And so when it came to the end of my time on the White Vault, it was the first, in my experience of doing this, that I had just sort of lost this huge piece of me, this giant character that I had worn for a long time, a couple of years at that point, and now Dark Dice is now going to be the second one, that it's something that I've had in my mind, this sort of corner carved out for years, is now just empty, and I have to repurpose it. What am I going to do with this corner? This had one of my favorite uses ever. And it's just such a weird feeling, because it's nothing tangible you can grieve, but it's there and gone. It's not there. So I'm feeling all manner of ways about it. I'm excited beyond measure to have it out there, but kind of devastated, heartbroken, loss, writhing in the loss of it all. And that's just part of the experience too. Sorry, Tosh. I'm being very introspective. You guys are sweet for listening. Let's get the hell out of here. Shall we? Check if anyone wants to speak to us. Just in case. And I think we've got at least one more. Side, if not companion quest? That I keep barely seeing out of the corner of my eye in the journal menu. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell which one's the new one here. I feel like we've read that one. So is it all the way down that the new one... It's all these icons throw me off. Get rid of these icons. Only have an icon on the ones that are new. But I'm sure I'm misunderstanding. Defeating Kataranda. Rook and Tosh. I can't believe you defeated Deathstorm herself. As soon as we stole her treasure, she was on our ship like deep stalkers on a nug. At first, I read that as deep stalkers on a rug, and I thought that sounded cozy. That's a nice evening. I tried my hexing spells, but it turns out dragons do not give one lyrium-infused crap about magical curses. I went overboard, washed up on the beach, and spent a week trying to get inland while dodging lightning like a seer who sassed a pride demon. Isabella says I'm lucky I didn't end up a scorch mark like Aethelred. Can't believe I let him talk me into this. Hopefully it's the last time I take an ugly job because of a cute ass. Aethelred? What? Tell me more. Show me some pictures. Next time you drop by the Hilt, ask for Fabs. That's how most people know me here. And drinks are on me. I'm so jealous of the nickname Fabs. How does that come about? What do you need to do as a person to where you walk into a bar, people are like, Fabs! That's what I want out of life. Thanks for the help. Rook and Tosh. Ireland says your team took down the Fang Scorcher. Leaf and I were the Veil Jumpers getting civilians out of the area, but we're used to dealing with demons angry at old magic, not dragons angry at interlopers. We hunkered down as best we could, but she would have gotten to us eventually if you hadn't drawn her away and defeated her. We haven't seen any further sign of Ontom activity in Arlethan, but we'll keep our eyes open. In the meantime, we're helping some villagers rebuild safely. Thanks for the help. Garrick and Leaf of the Veil Jumpers. An update from Lavendale. Rook. We watch Darkspawn movement, as always. They put up a fight when wandering the woods and wetlands. Whew! So wet. But we'd rather battle them out there than in Lavendel itself. Small improvements are still improvements. I felt something strange was happening before you sent word to us. Things have only gotten stranger and more daunting since. But if we are tangled in this, at least we are tangled together. There is no one I trust more in this world than Evka, but you can be second. We both wish you luck, and rest when you can find it. Your friends, Antoine and Evka. I love our friends. Dearest Rook, we at the Black Emporium value your patronage, and it is with heavy heart that we write to you now to alert you to the miserable behavior of some of your companions. The Morn Watcher refused to lure the wisps of your lighthouse into a contraption of my invention to be preserved for eternity. I believe he went so far as to sabotage my device. It is now completely useless. The Grey Warden refused to part with the Griffin. That's a member of our family, you asshole. For what we consider to be a generous sum, and told me where I could shove my gold, up the bunghole if you were curious. Did you know I had a Magister standing by, ready to miniaturize the creature? I'm getting very Matt Berry with it. It's gone weirdly Matt Berry. And had to send him away. The Magister required a hefty deposit for his time, which I was unable to recoup. And the little redhead was the worst. I had only begun to suggest she allow me a look at the famed crossbow, Bianca, when she pulled out a cheese knife and threatened to pry me from my chair and toss me into the harbor in a weighted sack. I actually owe Matt Berry money now. It's gone too far. Please speak with them. I should hate to see our business relationships suffer as a result of their uncivil manners. Yours, Xenon. I did not know that his name was Xenon. And that sounds very like, Jet Set Radio Future. Cute nickname. Are we gonna go tag the post office? Yeah. I think that we are caught up now with our missives. Sometimes you have to look over at the screen to figure out if a cheeky bit was actually part of the found object or letter, or if it was just a witty improvisation. Anything witty is probably part of the letter. That's the general rule. Anything where somewhere in the back of your head you're thinking, he tried. That was me improvising. I am so greedy. Like I think I've mentioned before, every time I come out here, I'm like, what's the nostalgic, perfect, beautiful gift they're going to leave me today? And it's like, no, those are rare and special. You stop expecting one every time. But without fail, my neurochemistry bursts through that door and I think, treat time! Which I guess is made up by getting to pet Hassan. This is a treat unto itself. Alright. Davrin needs us. Finally. I'll disrobe and be right with you, and then Lucanus is in Emmerich's room. Perhaps in various states of undress. We'll be right there. Davrin first. Because he might also be in a various state of undress. You never know. Oh, damn it, he's clothed. Fine, I'll still help.
Rook, something's come up. Evka dug around and found us someone who knows more about the Gloomhowler.
Oh, it's about the Gloomhowler.
Our new friend wants to talk in person. Figured you'd want to come along for this one.
You figured so goddamn right, Davrin. I'd love to. Leave that in the tracker. I'm gonna go see if Lucanus and Emmerich are nude first. I'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah. Suck it, stairs. Robbed you of your only purpose in life. Your existence is meaningless. Don't follow the quest marker. Go upstairs. headset just glitched out quite badly. I don't know if it was also the game audio for everyone else, or if it's just my headset. Let me know if it continues to be a problem.
Is that Zara Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke
Maybe
to
like
Ilario
60%
before she
of them.
died. Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again.
So maybe, should we get some soothing skin
Tell
balm
us about
in
Ilario
here?
della Morte.
Martyrs. He fooled us both.
Elaborate.
Definitely need some soothing skin cream.
You wanted most in this world, more than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
It's all he craved. I'm having a perfectly professional time over here. We're being perfectly professional. And then I look over in the chat, and someone, I'm not naming names, has said, "Ooh, them titties is crispy AF." And frankly, I'm just mad I didn't say it myself first. Alright, so he's, jealous of you, and you want the boss chair, the big one with the sharp, I don't know, what do you call the things on chairs that are like, I can't think of the word for it when it's not on a chair either, so I don't know what the word would be for it when it's on a chair. Never mind, I'm gonna be stoic, I guess?
Jealousy is a powerful motivator.
I thought he cared enough to grant me a quick death.
My
Why
brain
imprison me and risk
is not
everything?
working with the words today. Oh well.
An improvisation on this one's part. You had too much potential to die so young.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a
Shadow
mage.
of my hair.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elganon? Ilario's working with Elganon.
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
She got awfully writhy there for a minute. I was concerned at first that she might have been about to, like, dissolve into some sort of goop and drip all over Emmerich's stately flooring. She could be lying. That is true. We can't jump right to, like, Ilario's guilty, that jealous little bastard. What do you think about it, Lucanus?
I'm sorry, Lucanus.
So am I.
What are you going to do?
Take away everything from him.
To be fair, though, from like a scientific perspective, them titties is crispy AF, so it's not like uncalled for to say, just to get ahead of the criticisms that I'm sure we're all going to receive once this goes public. Them titties was crispy AF, so you can't, like, gaslight us that was not the case. I'm having too much fun. Alright, what were we doing? Davrin? Davrin's quest, was it? That apparently did not get... I don't know. This seems like Davrin's quest. But it seems to have nothing to do with what he said for me to do. But go talk to the informant about the Gloomhowler. Sure, yeah, that makes sense. I just got confused, thinking it was in an entirely different location. Nev, Emmerich, and Davrin all have companion quest out. I kind of feel like a Nev one. Anyone want to spend some time with Nev? Return to Docktown and discuss leads on Aelia. Anyone else wish to speak first? Forever hold your peas, then. Here we go. We're taking Nev with us. Probably Ballara, too. And to Docktown we will go. I'm still trying to boost Ballara's reputation, relationship, favorability. There's a word for it. I'm trying to boost that bar for Ballara specifically. But I feel like Harding should come on this mission. And if I have any gut feeling at all, if I have any feelings at all, sometimes it's fun to just lean into that, see what being human is like for a while. Crispities? What? Why does that make me so hungry? From the moment I say it, I am salivating. You're gonna name your next sandwich this? I will have a Crispities, please. With some hot sauce, yes. I don't need to know the ingredients. You just plate up the Crispities. And I will give you my wallet. Alright, we've got Evan Harding. What a team. What a glorious, glorious team. And we're back in Minrathis.
I am. You too? I've been learning more
I'm in
about
such a
the Lords
populated
of
city, I gotta be careful to look out for dogs to pet.
They're
It could be
our
around any
allies,
corner.
And it's good to make friends.
There's not a Lord of Fortune I know who wouldn't like you.
Aww, that's so sweet. There's no one in the world who wouldn't like Harding. Unless there's some sort of villainous bastard that she's bringing to justice. And even then, you gotta kind of appreciate it.
I heard he's taken off to Navarra. Refuses to return. Doesn't want anything to do with the throne.
This is my favorite bridge. I love you guys. I love you. And I love you, even though I can't pet you. Alright, have a good day. Woo! Why are you crouching? I guess because it's wet. Because the ground's wet and your little bottom is dry. Is probably why you're crouching. 1 second. Excuse me. I had to cough, and now my eye hurts very badly. I'm just trying to get control of the situation. I don't know how it all, like all the pressure of it just went into my eye. The Cobbled Swan is famous, but you won't find the best drinks in the city there. Instead, seek out a bar with no name, and barely more than a counter and some tables. Enjoy a beverage, and pick up the trail. Pick it up. Don't litter the trail. That sounds very...
Some kind of
sexy?
fabulous treasure buried in the city?
Yeah.
Oh, that. A local myth. Turns up every few years. Details differ, but the essence remains the same.
Should we...
Though the sell's a little harder than usual.
Should we find it? Should we do that right now? Before your companion quest? Should we... Yeah. Locate the hidden treasure in Minrathis. I'm so excited for this. Go to the beginning of the trail.
What really happened at the Swan? Witness spill secrets.
The nightly song. Missing Buskers. That was my stage name when I was a male stripper. Out of tune? Question mark? Musicians, singers, acrobats, and buskers of all varieties are notably absent around Darktown. Individuals close to the local entertainers claim they vanished from their lives entirely, while patrons of the Cobbled Swan, in particular, are said to be missing their musicians. Oh no.
Buskers disappearing from Dogtown. But why? Something to look into.
Alright. What does the beginning of this trail look like? Exactly.
But some things you must do yourself.
Kind of assume it's around this statue. Being the central item of the courtyard. But really, that's just how courtyards work and has nothing to do with the quest. Okay. I'm just not sure what I'm looking for exactly. I'm sure we'll know it when we find it. Ah, this small sewer entrance. Yes, yes. Fuck that one box and its friend. Why? Why so rageful? Is this the start of the trail? Yes. No. Apparently not. Okay. So this building is like inside the circle.
With events in Treviso,
Doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Items, I thought visiting a place known to, well, smuggle would help, but...
I too like to visit a place to snuggle. Just one particular place. A stone polyhedron? We bring in, like, Polaris into this reality? I'm down. I'm down for it. A magical device. Probably used to measure something extremely volatile and dangerous, like how quickly my nipples get hard. Ooh! What a magical device! Is it just there to measure how quickly? Or is it doing other things? The way it sounds when you're using it, I'm worried that it's doing other things. Oh no! Perfectly observational measurements. No interference.
Leather, cloth, whatever garment you desire. I'll stitch it right up.
What is... You turn to the side so that I may see. You have the full... And then the under? But not the... You got the full and then the under, and then... It's gorgeous. I think you're ready for the Hunger Games. It's a cute hat. I am tempted. Tempted by this cute hat. Okay. No passive bonuses for me. I'll just go myself then. This is definitely not a collectible one. Yeah. Okay. Where else do we need to look? Maybe it's like at the very edge. Very, very edge of the circle. It's you! I knew it!
So what do you think?
I think it's real.
Me too.
You're in a mood. Why the frown? I saw a someone in the street, and there were Venatori cultists standing nearby.
This is a cute little spot. Grab some cheese and garlic. It's nice.
We could stop meeting for a while, if you want.
And we're on our way. Close to the lamplighter, you'll find a bridge and a crumbling, dilapidated building. Like so many in our city, it has been neglected for too long. I've hidden something there to make the visit worth your while. Watch your step, however, and hope the foundations hold. So I assume this was what I was looking for, and that perhaps they will all be notes. which puts us on the right track. On the right track. Alright, so close to the lamplighter, you'll find a bridge and a crumbling, dilapidated building.
The
Cool.
note mentioned a bridge near here. No harm looking.
Welcome. Here for a drink, a meal. I'll be with you right away.
I mean, that's just a cool thing to have. I bought a map of secrets today. You'd be like, take me now. In a passionate fashion. So yes, that will go home with me.
Right.
In a
Enjoy.
passionate fashion. Find the second clue.
Here getting smaller. Ship got in yesterday.
That random sailor NPC sounded a lot like Liliana. But most Orlesians do. That's very... What's the word? Grouping?
Gillian's archdemon.
Diminishing. It's not a good way.
Didn't expect.
Hey, Rana. What's going on?
This entrance was magically sealed. Now it's not.
I know.
A prank?
I was trying to get in this
Someone
entrance
tried to
earlier.
hide something.
Well, anyway.
Gillian's archdemon was. I just didn't
know you were
expect that
speaking,
many
Nev.
heads.
I'm sorry.
No
Nave.
kidding. The statues
Shouldn't call
back
her
home
that.
don't look like whatever that was.
What? You bought donuts? You're prepping tacos? I look away for 5 seconds and everyone starts prepping donuts and tacos and... Oh! Yes! Yummy! It is so nice to see you guys. I have been struggling with the start of the year, particularly. Just feeling like motivation is low. Struggled your way all the way through 2024 to reach the end, and bam, you're back. You're back at the bottom of the tower somehow. Like, oh no, oh god. I am demoralized. And so I've been trying to, like, take care of myself and take care of some, personal stuff around the house, and I have not had quite as much time for, streaming lately, and this feels just wonderful to be back in your company. Having an adventure together. So thank you for coming along. And also for, like, dealing with all my weird random tangents. It took so long to explain the halfway mark. There is an old tower by the water, and one of our citizens cocoons himself in it with his own spit, surrounded by conspiracy. What? The grotesqueries of life are much easier to bear, rawr, when they can be explained. Regardless of how outlandish the explanation may be, there, amongst the writings, you will find my directions.
A ruined tower by the water.
In the vein of vague explanations being hard to follow, could you clarify just a little more about where I'm going? Oh yes, go to the waterside. You'll find a thing with some stuff. It'll be grand. But what the f*** am I looking for specifically? Oh, is it this sail? Do you want a sail? Looks like a very small anchor for a boat this size. I don't know anything about boats or anchors or the size that they should be. But that seems like a small anchor for a boat this size. Like, yeah, if you get lucky and snag a rock, it's probably fine. But just that, floating loose in the sand, being surrounded by party crabs, I don't think, particularly with the raving of the party crabs, that it's gonna hold. I'm not anywhere near the circle anymore. Let's go back. There. Alright. Here. I've left you a key. I wouldn't this is just me. As far as I understand, this little alcove here is like a newspaper agency, like where they hand out newspapers. And so putting like a secret note, something that's only meant for a person to find after they've followed like a whole trail of clues in a newspaper stand, seems a little like someone could probably stumble on that and ruin the whole chain. None of my business, though. Here, I have left you a key. It will open an ancient door, buried beneath a cliff across the channel. And there you will find the prize you seek. This is obviously like...
Well, this is promising.
A scam.
An
A
ancient
ruse.
door?
There's no hidden
I
treasure
think I
in
might have seen one while
Minrathis.
scouting the city.
Did you? Well, lead on, Harding. I can hardly wait. I can hardinely, I think. I'm so wet right now. I'm so wet for you. Excuse me.
Watch for danger ahead.
Oh,
Don't wanna
this
end up
poor
like that
guy.
asshole.
Yikes. Whew. All right, moving on. So, the long wondered about portcullis. Perhaps we'll finally have an answer here. They sure did pack a lot of secret rooms into just this cave. Also a lot of fresh corpses that were not here previously. Can't wait. I can't wait to taste them. What, were we not gonna... we're just gonna let the meat go to waste? Seems a little wasteful, but... okay.
Your warden contacts, Evka and Antoine. They came through in a pinch. Where'd you meet them, anyway?
It was the Deep Roads. They were there on warden business. Varric and I were after Solus. We didn't tell them at the time, of course. But you survive a Deep Stalker attack together, and you make fast friends.
This looks newly broken. I think that's where we were scoping around for a way in last time. But as it was intact, we did not meet with success.
Someone feels off about this.
Yeah, let that be a lesson. A threatening lesson to you. I might leap in the air and miss. At any time. Stop blocking. Stop blocking all my techniques. So well armored. You with your heavy boys. Oh, I wish you boys were lighter.
They're aiming for us.
Really got me dialed in there. Denied 4 of my attacks in a row with perfect timing. I guess that's why you're the greater mercenary. Really quite spry for the amount of metal on your body. Particularly your thighs at this time. Every time I'm trying to get my technique off, he just like donk, interrupts it and takes my momentum away. Stop donking me! While you're stunned. As much damage as I can. While you're stunned. Don't wake up. Don't snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Stop shooting. We're trying to have a civilized conversation. And you mages with your Doctor Strange capes. And your constant self-loathing. It's very relatable. Okay, she doesn't have a potion for me, so I'm going to have to press this real quick when we unpause it. Here. Okay. That's gonna do it. Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna do it. Beautiful.
They really didn't want us getting through that door.
There are others looking for the treasure. I saw them in Docktown. Don't let them get to it. We were here first. That seems very stingy. Can't we all share the treasure? If I got to it first, I would share it with you. If, you caught me. You knew about it. If you didn't know about it, I probably wouldn't share it with you. That'd just be crazy.
Oh, what is that smell?
Sorry. I told you, it's been a long week, okay? Don't make me feel worse. This is the end. Did you find it? I hope you found it. We wanted you to find it. I'm getting this sort of impression from the way this is worded. Your desire and yearning for riches satisfies the voice, and anything that satisfies it comforts me. Thank you. You're very welcome, young boy. A shadow follows me. The edges of my vision are dark. I have glaucoma. I have been writing odd things and leaving them about the city. All I wanted was to find a bit of gold, and now I am leading others to it. Writing is calming. As long as my own words are present in my head, no others can break through. Yes, that's right. I'm all alone inside my own head, safe and sound. No one's breaking through here! How long have I been here? How did I get here? I feel as though I was walking in a dream. The door is locked, and I cannot leave. Drums
What a
in the
miserable
deep.
way to go. The desperate being lured down here by the promise of riches, only to find death. The treasure hunt.
Boo.
Someone took the game and twisted it. They didn't sell it as an adventure. They sold it as a way out. There's a demon feeding off the desperate in Minrathus, manipulating them. And those who don't listen die. Evidence points to the catacombs. The rest is on us.
I just didn't want to interrupt what Nev was saying, even to the point of dodging a giant acid trap. And also, I genuinely had no perception of it whatsoever. I failed my perception roll. Alright, we've got, I think, just some goodies. That sounded, from the way what Nev was saying, it sounded like it has another step to it, yet to come. To find the originators of this cruel little game. So, back to the main quest, chasing leads. I got seduced by the promise of treasure, which is exactly the sort of mark they were looking for that little scheme. But back to the companion quest at hand. And perhaps that will be the last adventure for us today. We're 10 minutes away from our usual stopping point, and this is probably going to take longer than that, so hooray! Extended session! Could there be anything better for a Saturday? I mean, like, world peace and stuff would be pretty sweet, but second only to that. 20 more minutes on a Dragon Age session?
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find.
We're gonna have to start busking? We're gonna have to busk it down street style? Nev is ready. Nev is taking up the busking it down street style position. What's this? So why is, like, somebody from the Warcraft movie playing a promotional loot show here? The choreography is stunning, I'll admit. Evening. Set at the Cobbled Swan. Remember honey water for your throat. Morning rehearsal. Evening. Set at the garden. Morning. I've forgotten. I don't know what I do. Nev, take it away. This is your show. I'm just here for the hats. Stop it. Stop looking at me like that.
There's dangerous fanatics.
You're gonna
then
make me
there's
fall in
Aelia.
love.
She's loose in Ducktown, and we're in the dark.
What's the plan?
The Threads and Aelia's Venatori are at war. Quiet, of course. Neither side wants Templars on them. We stay in the Threads' graces. They share what they know.
I feel like I should be sitting
What
on the
about
other side of
Rana?
her.
Can she help?
So we can
I told Rana that
conspiratorially
Aelia's
both be
back.
behind the hat.
She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
But I do kind of like being separated. It feels like I'm confessing my sins to Nev. Forgive me, Mother.
You're worried about her.
I'm worried about everyone. Tired enough to admit it.
Rook, you showed up. What if we offer you
I don't
thread
remember
blackmail?
when that choice was
Play
made.
nice, Alec.
Was that when we were like saving that guy who was possessed? I completely forget by this point.
All want Aelia gone. You know I'll do what it takes.
We know people in this town. Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Aelia used the Threads for dirty work.
Why does he have, quite obviously, like 2 big cotton gauze pads inside of his cheeks? He's doing like a Brando? It didn't work when he did it. I don't know why we're trying it again.
Stolen relics, muscle, spies. These people, they disappear.
And you haven't reported it.
We're not looking for attention. Besides, what have Templars and Magisters done for us lately?
We've got you. And you won't stop looking. I've got names, missing ones, all yours. No catch.
You say that no catch part, but what's the catch?
We're local, we know that's a lie. Just give me a catch I can live with.
But you're so hard to please.
This is war. We find Aelia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same. Rook may think they're better than us. Maybe you play along. But you're one of us, Gallus. And Docktown's ours.
To Docktown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
This is like such a noble but soft motto. And to a fairer city one day. Like, yeah, that'd be great. But could we maybe try for a little more tangible? Liberty now! To doing whatever it takes makes us seem like kind of sexy bad guys. Like, ooh, yeah, we might scratch a man during an escape. Because we're bad boys. Nev and me.
To whatever it takes.
Now that's better.
To home.
And to a fairer city one day. No one else really wanted in on that last one, but I thought it was a good sentiment. No, it is. I'm sorry, I'm being so harsh.
Let's see what we can find.
She said those missing buskers performed here. And in my head, because I suffer from madness, she said, I've heard that Mr. Whiskers performs here. And I got so excited for like 30 seconds that we were going to get to see Mr. Whiskers, whoever that might be. And I don't care. Like, obviously, if your name is Mr. Whiskers, I'm going to want to meet you. I'm going to want to spend some time petting your little tummy.
Wine. A lot of it.
Smells like Silent Plains Paquette. A regular order for Venatori.
Nev,
They were here for a while, drinking.
So impressed.
Waiting for what? Let's check outside, see where they went.
I should probably switch that one back to the tracked quest so I can see where the hell I'm going. But it's kind of fun playing it all. Cold call-y. I'm enjoying it. From Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. That's what I'm looking for. God, I don't know why that was so hard. Dogtown. Yes. This is the one. Sorry, pardon me. Skews, Jacques, and such.
Wine.
Blood trail.
Probably a cheap vintage.
Wine. Trail.
Not the same as the wine inside. I think the buskers drank out here.
And they spilt it.
Did one of the buskers get
Oh,
hurt?
it is indeed blood. Is that a boot? It's just a boot, right? Whew. Thank God. Thank God it's empty. You guys hiding a foot in here? Because we've got a boot that goes with that foot if you want to reunite.
No busker would leave their instrument behind. Strings are broken.
Also, this
Somebody knocked this instrument around.
dead child scratching its ass up here is a pretty big clue, I think. No, maybe not. Torn orders. Singers can enjoy their view of the water before we drown them in it. We'll empty the lookout soon enough. Why does he sound like this? Why is this the way he's decided to sound?
The Venatori are drinking inside. They have a signal for when the buskers finish. The buskers go outside for a drink. They're distracted. Then the Venatori ambush them and haul them away. So we don't know why yet, but we know where the buskers were taken. The lookout.
Nobody should have a signal for when the buskers finish. Just mind your own business. To the lookout! Let's find these randy buskers. And Mr. Whiskers, if he's still available, for autographs. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Clearly, this is where the line from Mr. Whiskers' concert begins. Excited preteen fans already line the streets. Gonna have to step over them. Excuse me. Hooray! What a beautiful day, right? Happiness. All right, see you later. That NPC is just like, what the hell? What the hell just happened?
Let's find those buskers. Stay ready, though. The Venatori are playing.
Oh, so sharp and splintery there. Hi. Hello, cutie. A yoink. Hello, Rook. Keep searching.
Another candle hop.
Like, I think these things are supposed to be cute and fun. I've played too much Little Nightmares, apparently. They're fucking horrifying. They have hooks for hands, and they're made out of fire. These are a nightmare. Very cute. Absolute nightmare.
Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left.
And they didn't do a very good job putting the fire out. I know it's like wet here, and mostly stones. But still, let's have some consideration for the fine forests of the great continent of Thedas.
Dead. He's Venatori, not one of the buskers.
Stabbed in the back. Poorly. Someone wasn't sure of themselves.
Someone saw their chance and took it. We need to find the buskers.
Someone was certainly no Christopher Lee. Didn't have extensive knowledge on how to stab a man.
Empty.
Did a poor job of it.
Where are they?
Christopher Lee, on the other hand. Pamphlet scrap. Feasted and fetid? Is it? Fate? Fated. I've never been sure. At the garden. Enjoy magnificent views of Minrathous while the dulcet tones of Lex Orlos and his performers soothe away the crusty barnacles that have, I guess, grown organically on your eardrums.
A restaurant pamphlet.
Nobody put them
The
there,
garden.
but it is
Mentions
suspicious.
performers.
Is it a lead or bait?
So our best guess is that they grew organically.
Rooftops, that'll give us some cover. We still need to save the buskers, but if this is a trap, let's be smart about it.
Yeah, let's be smart about this trap. Which way are we going? In the cave? Straight into the cave where we can be real smart about it. Good plan. Yeah. We'll hit them from below. They're never gonna see this coming. I want that chest so bad. I still don't know how to get over there. But I want it so bad. Ugh. Marissa. I'm sorry things got heated, but I just can't give up on Toth's gullet. Parts of that tunnel are carved out of bedrock. The sea isn't going to claim it easily, and if I'm right, there's a way the gullet connects to the route we're mapping now, and I'm going to find it. Ignacy. There's a lot of weird words in that letter. It's damp, it's gullety, Toth is weird, it's heated. I don't know. It makes me feel strange in my pants. And elsewhere.
Get access to them. You'd give them to us? I can't.
Report. The catacombs are extensive. Quillian, a local shadow dragon, has been a great help. In addition, he's been looking into ways the Venatori might manipulate the Blight with blood magic and how that could alter their own magic. Enclosed is a copy of his findings to compare with your own work in the wetlands. I don't know why I'm reading it so quickly. I just am.
I promise I'll find them, you understand? But I know you lost much of your history.
Tears for the griffins. And flowers for the widow. A blend of griffin and elf. The original statue, that sounds very nutrient-dense, I guess. Kinda gamey. The original statue was a tribute to a warden and her companion. Later replicas added a teary expression that represents sorrow over the lost griffins. Oh, we don't have to be sad about it. We're going to find them. We got this whole companion quest with Davrin to find them. It's going to be fine.
Rook, thanks again for your help with the Darkspawn.
My pleasure.
Esther, you're feeling better?
Yes. The Shadow Dragons took good care of me.
Well met. Are you excited for Little Nightmares 3? I absolutely am, yeah.
So after crossing paths in the deep
It's
roads,
always-
you get in touch with Evka and Antoine?
Yeah, we trade letters every few months. One time, Antoine sent a...
Be right back to that. Sorry, Antoine, and your diagram. It's always like a... I don't know what the word would be for it. I was going to say... I genuinely don't know what the word would be for it, but like, I know that the third one is being developed by a new company than the first two, and that's always a little strange, and you always wonder, like, how many of the original people are still working on it, like, etc., etc. Is it just a change in name, or is it like a full change in team, and is it going to be vastly different? So I'm always curious about that, I guess is the word. I'm not, like, worried about it. That always interests me when that happens with a game series, that the latest one is coming out from a newer team or a different team, and I'm always excited to compare and contrast. So I'm very, very much looking forward to it, because I love that series.
diagram for some kind of automatic door he was developing based on springs. It chimed when it closed, so you wouldn't get stuck. He can
Cute.
be a little unorthodox.
Aren't we all?
We're all a little unorthodox. Is there a quicker way to get to the rooftops? I'm lost in this cave, and I don't really feel like it's... I don't feel like the cave is where I'm supposed to be for this at all. No, take me back. Take me back in. So I'm just gonna come up here, and that'll be fine. We'll get our bearings. You must go and eat tacos. Enjoy living my dream for me. Please. Please enjoy. And thank you so much for stopping by. It was nice to hang out with you. I hope the tacos are delicious. Alright, this might not be close.
You know, I did find something behind her desk. Something...
But at least it's closer than we were for sure. Up the ladder. We still got Nev with us, so we should be good party-wise. Every time I pass a beacon thing, I'm trying to remember to ask myself if I have the right party members. Got a chest maybe underneath us over here? Or death, instant death underneath us? One of those two things? Ah. Here? Run, Harding! Oh! The shame I feel. I kind of thought there would be some time for you to find cover. But you just took that blast full on. Right in the tuchus. You took us that blast full on. Scepter of the Shadows. Better cold damage, way worse stagger. An onyx snake wraps its way around this intimidating staff. Ooh, Jafar is boiling with jealousy. And also because he tried the new self-alchemized tanning lotion that did not take. Not good for his skin. Alright, I'm back here now. Yeah, that makes sense. I finally got that door open, which I've been curious about for ages. Good. Now we go following the actual quest objective. Yes, it is Supermassive Games who took it over for Little Nightmares 3, so they're like the Dark Pictures. That's it. I was thinking little pictures, Dark Nightmares, the little the Dark Pictures anthology games, and many others. So it's in good hands, I'm sure. That's why I'm so excited about it. It's not just like a completely unproven team. Not that there's a problem with that either. What better way to prove yourself? With your big ass shields. And your support from this guy. I'm gonna get rid of that support. Oh, okay, eventually. There we go. Doink! Dagger. Dagger. Yes, good boy.
Venatori, and not far from the garden. That's not a coincidence. Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what
Really
happened
just
to
wanted to
Busking.
race straight off the edge there. Should probably take a quick peek. For goodies that past me has already looted from here. But better to take a quick peek. Hup ho hup! So slippery. Oh god. Was the zip line right to here? This whole time?
So,
Aw, hey.
how well do you know the Viper? Because I've heard things.
Oh? What things?
Like, no one really knows who he is.
Is that right?
That maybe
can't feel the
he used to be
kitty.
a slave and now fights slavers?
I'm scared.
That would make sense.
The world doesn't make
that
sense.
he's the Archon or a Magister in disguise.
Decent theory.
You know, don't you? You know!
What makes you say that?
You totally know.
Because you're being so coy about it now. Is what makes us say that.
Someone wasn't spending much on their wine.
This is red wine vinegar. Mmm.
Hungry? Thirsty?
What are you suggesting, Keller?
What can I get you?
Have you seen any buskers from Docktown today?
Ha! I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
The Shadow Dragons really do stand up for us. All right, they're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
That seemed almost too easy. Like perhaps I'm being invited into the basement for a good pummeling.
Look up there.
What? Oh yeah, that's some great scaffolding. What do you mean? What do you mean, Nev? Huzzah. Nice. Kind of rare to get one that'll actually let you pop. It fills me with glee every time. Because I love popping. All the Pringles commercials were right. The Writ of Freedom. The first condemnation of Tevinter slavery from the same document that proposed it. Someone has always stood for right, but the scissors that cut this page were golden and heavy. Speaking of golden and heavy, could I maybe take some of this with us, or we just leaving all of that? Okay. Okay. How do I get down to there? I found it. The secret door. Thank you.
Hello? Who goes there?
Are you the buskers? We're here to help.
Here to busk. We're gonna busk you out. I don't like the word Paragon's knuckle. The words Paragon's knuckle. That doesn't no. No, I'm gonna put that away. Don't know why. Could possibly be wrong with such a delightful turn of phrase. An artist's palette of elven design, decorated with carvings of hala antlers. Dried paint derived from natural plants and minerals is still crusted on the board. An art piece unto itself, the way this is crusted onto the board.
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook. I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venatori, apparently.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory, and then tot said ballad to every performer in town.
That would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, we live to compose another day. I'll send word to the other performers in hiding.
It's entirely legitimate seaway access, don't you worry.
Our ballad needs another verse that mentions you.
Alright, they are safe and sound. Wow, this would not be an easy thing to do. Unless you had experience with high diving, but what fun. What fun it would be. Just haul ass out through this crevasse into the briny deep below. Very brave. Very brave of you to be teetered on the edge with like one flexed butt cheek between you and the afterlife. But aren't we all just one flexed butt cheek between here and the afterlife? As it turns out, whoa, I slipped right off the edge. Yee-haw! Curious. I'd like to have a word with the architect of this stairway. I'm not gonna threaten them with violence. I just wanna talk to them. What a strange little roost up here. There's still that one door in Minrathous. That, like, archway that's too high to jump onto that seems to have no doors that connect to it. I'm still very curious about that. And I wonder if it might be like a zip line to a drop down to it kind of situation. Because there definitely didn't seem to be any way up from ground level. So it makes me curious. Low tide beach? What's that smell? Is it... Oh, it couldn't be dead crabs and fish. But it sure does smell like it. Maybe it is. Maybe it is dead crabs and fish. Here at low tide. I guess that would make sense. Curious that. Looks like there's a tickle of map beyond. Just a tickle of map beyond. Definitely something to be discovered. But can't get to it yet. Must be a side quest for another time. Alright. We are at 2 hours 20. I should probably shave the session here. And by shave, I mean end. I don't know why I would choose that word. I should probably end the session here. Go get my editing done. Maybe make some mashed potatoes and hot Italian sausage. I don't know. I don't know yet. I should probably know. It's practically dinner time. I should get that figured out. It is a pleasure to play with you guys. Thank you for your time, your attention, your anonymous gifted subs, your kindness and wit, and attention, and anything else that I may have neglected to say. Dear God, it's gorgeous! I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's just, dear God, it's gorgeous. What a cool spot. Thanks, the art team of Dragon Age the Veilguard. Big ups. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I do have more recording, which will then create more editing. God, how does that work? It's like an endless jack-in-the-box of responsibilities. I will have more editing and recording to do tomorrow, but I'm hoping to still be able to slip in another adventure here. Thank you guys for your patience. I will see you ASAP. Bye for a bit.